Good afternoon to all my dear students. Today's practical, how to determine unknown organic compound, and today's compound is a resorcinol. Resorcinol is a neutral compound. The physical properties for resorcinol, these are the whitish or pink colored pellets or white crystalline powder, and the odor is, it's having phenolic odor. And next one is the solubility for resorcinol, solubility test for resorcinol. It is freely soluble in a water. So take one test tube and take a resorcinol in a test tube. Add some drops of water. These are the preliminary tests for resorcinol. Resorcinol is completely dissolved in a water. Solubility completely dissolved in a water, that is soluble in a water. Look here. Next, take the pH test for resorcinol. Take pH paper and dip in a solution, or simply take it. Blue litmus paper does not change. Blue litmus paper does not turn in a red, or it's a neutral compound. So it confirms resorcinol is a neutral. Resorcinol is a neutral. So first of all, resorcinol is pinkish or white colored crystals. Next one, it is odorless or it is having phenolic odor. And next one, it is soluble in a water. If it is soluble in a water, then take the litmus test, and litmus test is neutral. So our compound is neutral. Next one, next test, these are the reagent test. Reagent test for the determination of our compound is saturated or unsaturated. First of all, take the compound or take the resorcinol in a test tube, add some drops of water, and first test is with reagent, that is potassium permanganate, that is potassium permanganate. First reagent test is with potassium permanganate. Take some drops of potassium permanganate. It produces a violet color. It produces violet color. After some times, or after some minutes or few minutes, after 10 to 15 minutes, it become decolorizes. It become decolorizes and produce a clear solution. It means our compound is unsaturated. Our compound is unsaturated. Next one, reaction with the FeCl3 ferric chloride. It is again to confirm our compound is saturated or unsaturated. Test for ferric chloride. It produces blue or violet color. After some time, it will again become decolorization and produces a clear liquid. It means our compound is unsaturated. First thing is our compound is neutral. Next thing is our compound is again unsaturated. So we need to take functional element detection test for the resorcinol. So resorcinol does not contain any element in which test for nitrogen. First test for nitrogen. For the determination of element detection test, we need to produce sodium metal extract. And how to produce sodium metal extract, the video will be available on this channel. Next one, first test for nitrogen. Resorcinol does not use positive test for nitrogen because it does not have nitrogen. That means it does not produce blue green pigment. Next one, it does not produce black PPT because it does not have sulfur. Next test for the halogen, it is also negative test for resorcinol because it does not contain any halogen. There is no white precipitate is produced in a test tube, so it does not also contain halogens. Next one, so on the above practical or above test, we conclude that our compound is neutral, unsaturated or phenolic. Neutral, unsaturated or phenolic. So next is for aromatic or aliphatic compound. To take the compound and a dry spatula and hold it in a on burner and look the flame. So it is flammable but not explosive. It is flammable, not explosive. It produces sooty flame. It produces a sooty flame, or it produces phenol-like odor. It produces phenol-like odor. So resorcinol is a phenolic in odor. Resorcinol is produce a phenolic odor. Next one, it is sooty flame, not an explosive or a non-sooty flame. It is sooty flame and gives phenol-like odor. So conclude that our compound contains phenolic OH. Our compound contains, it is neutral, unsaturated and containing phenolic odor. So we need to take functional group detection test for the resorcinol. That is, first test for functional group detection test or CT for phenol is take one test tube. Finally, take one test tube. Give the resorcinol. And phthalic anhydride, pellets of phthalic anhydride. Add some water and some drops of water. Next one, in which add the concentrated H2SO4 sulfuric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid. Take carefully because it is concentrated. Few drops of concentrated H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid. Take some drops of concentrated sulfuric acid, and after that we need to add NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide, NaOH, solution of NaOH. It produces, look here, it produces orange color. It produces orange color. It produces orange color. Same test here is. It produces orange color. It produces orange color. So the final conclusion is our compound contains resorcinol, or we confirm our compound is resorcinol. Next one test for again one of the more test for CT for resorcinol, that is take resorcinol. One more test. Take a resorcinol, some drops of water, and finally some drops of FeCl3. Some drops of FeCl3. It produces blue color or violet color. It produces blue or violet color. violet color. It needs some time to produce color because reaction need to complete a reaction. Blue color, blue or violet color is reduces here. Same as here is when resacinol is reacted with the FeCl3, it produces blue or violet, dark blue or violet color. So it confirms our compound is resacinol. First of all, some tests, that is it. Firstly, it is neutral compound. Next one, it is aromatic compound. Next one, it is unsaturated compound, and it is having phenol-like odor. So we need to take some neutral test for resacinol, and according to our test, our compound is a resacinol. Our compound is resacinol. One more thing in this practical, to detect or determine the melting point of resacinol. So melting point, how to determine melting point? The link or video for this melting point determination is also present on this channel. Next one, for the melting point for resacinol is 110, that is 110 degree centigrade, 110 degree centigrade. Thank you.